What's good, y'all boys? We're back with another tutorial video. Congratulations on beating Chaser. Wasn't an easy fight, y'all did it. But if you're looking to go deeper into the layer 2 and fight Etheron, this guy's for you. We're gonna dive right into it, so enjoy. Alright boys, so when y'all load in, your screen should look something like this. Press any key to begin, and we're about to spawn in. Alright, there we go. So when you spawn in, make sure you got good ping as always. And if you take a look around, not much going on, just head straight. You're gonna see these 4 statues. Just keep going. Nothing to worry about. Layer 2 is extremely easy, I'm telling y'all. It's extremely easy. Watch out for the spikes on the ceiling. You'll see as they fall down and behind me. And basically, so the first part of Layer 2, Floor 2 is to turn on all the obelisks. This is a perfect example. You have one right in the beginning. Make sure to come up to it and press E to turn it on. See how it turns blue? That's a good sign. And as you can see, you've got Kenneth here from the Duke quest and an NPC up there. Sometimes you have a medallion chest that spawns up there. Just check if you do. If you don't, that's alright. Do not speak to any NPCs because that can trigger unwarranted NPC fights that you just don't want to get into, and some of them are unskippable. And here's a great example of what a medallion chest looks like. So if you see all the way down there, like that pink chest, that's where you get medallions, and that's how you can get the Dawnwalker Oath, which is actually right above me, like right here. And a great indicator of where they are, or if they even spawn in the normal spots, which I'll be pointing out, don't worry, is these 3 lines. See these 3 pink lines above the chest? That's a great indicator. Alright, anyways, moving on. So once you turn on the first obelisk, head this way. Just through this little pathway, just down these stairs. And as you'll notice, there's spikes on the ceiling. Just be wary of that. Just dodge right through them. Just disregard it, it's alright. Keep heading straight. And if you're nervous, don't worry. I know your life is on the line. You probably don't have a light hook, like I don't, because I was actually doing a lot of farming before this. But, yeah, so head straight, ignore these NPCs right here, do not talk to them, it's unnecessary. We're just trying to get you to your destination so you can fight Etheron safely and have the most HP possible. So these pink lights, what they do is they activate these spears that come flying down from just the sky. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. And they're easily avoidable, and they don't do much damage, so don't worry about it if you do trip one of them. So, it's alright. Also, they're just really loud, so just, so, for example, oh, I was just in one, but it didn't count. Alright, nice. They're just loud, so you definitely just don't want to step in those, because it's just honestly more annoying than it is harmful to your character. But anyways, keep heading straight, keep heading straight. See this pathway that I'm hovering with my mouse? That's where we're going to end up going. So, I'm also going to show you guys a trick to see exactly where we have to head in the library. Remember earlier as I pointed out those obelisks you have to turn on? Well, there's a few of them, and the first one we're doing is in this library. And if you actually look through this glass ceiling right here, and you look down, you can actually see the obelisk right there. See it? Right there with the NPC? That's where we're headed, so come this way. Jump down onto this platform. You can even grab the wall too if you want to minimize fall damage. Same here. You just hop down, and if you want to keep minimizing fall damage, just grab onto that, like barely any damage. You don't have to do all that, you can just take the fall damage, you'll regenerate it anyway. Head down this hallway. As you can see, there's not even an option to go there, so you're fine. Head straight, and then here's a library puzzle. If you want to learn how to do the library puzzle, I'm sure there's plenty of guides. I might even make one myself, but don't worry about that so far. There's a very common cheese in the library that's well known, where you just climb the bookshelves. So for example, you just can spam spacebar to get up, and then it's really weird. Obviously they're not programmed to be climbed, so once you get up to the archway, you just sprint up this way. See, sprint, you jump off and then dash upwards and then climb up, and then you just look. That's where we were. Head left, keep following the left direction, head right, and then once you see like this weird looking pattern, you'll know that's where you jump down. Right into the corner, reduce fall damage, whatever. And then boom, look at, we were just right up there looking down onto here. Isn't that funny? This NPC, be very careful when talking to him. He has a dialogue option that can insta-wipe you, but he is how you get monster mantras. So if you guys are into that, go through. And then this next part requires some glitching, so don't worry about that. It's not too hard. All you gotta do is just sprint, jump, and dodge at the same time to get through. Something like this, where you just walk up to this wall, position yourself perfectly, and just try to go through. It's going to take a few tries, don't worry, and then once you go through, it's going to look just like that. And you'll see, you just got through the library without having to do any of the passwords or fighting any of the mobs. And saved a bunch of time, too. So, keep heading straight. And you're going to take a right here. And don't worry, there's nothing that can possibly kill you until you honestly get to the subway station, the abandoned subway station. It's honestly pretty chill. Like, Layer 2 is very easy. I think it's the fact that it's such high risks that the devs just didn't want to make it too hard, because then people would be complaining constantly. Check up here, see if you have any chests. Sometimes they spawn there. It's very easy to get. Alright, so let's go up this ladder. And then once you're up the ladder, you just go up another ladder. Your choice, doesn't even matter. Check if you have a chest right here. Sometimes they spawn, but if you don't, head to the portal. And then here's the third obelisk. Turn that on. And just come through this portal right here. Then once you're through the portal, take a look around. See how there's a wall here. Do not go that direction. Go this direction. This is your chance to grab that chest that's up there. You can just climb up onto this mushroom that I'm highlighting and just go. Otherwise, take a right. Take another right, and then this square right here, that symbolizes the sewers. Come down, jump onto this pipe, reduce fall damage, it's alright. And then look, take a look around, there's only a staircase. This subway station looks really confusing, but it's really not. There's only like one linear direction, like see, you can't go right here, you can only go to the left, which is what the game wants you to do. Same thing here, you can only go to the right, no other pathways. And then here it looks like you go left or right, but realistically there's a doorway here blocking you from going right, so the only other option is going left. It's basically just a straight line. And then if you take a quick look right here, there's a hole in the wall, and that's exactly where we're going to be escaping to avoid death down here, because once you turn on the obelisk, the game starts spawning in mobs. So check right here for a chest. Oh, perfect example. I have one. So all you got to do is just come over here, pick it up, and then boom, 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 boom. Get all those medallions if you want Dawnwalker. Dawnwalker is about 90 medallions, I think, to fully max it out. I could be a little off, but I'm pretty sure it's 90. Anyways, keep heading this way. Take a right, slide down, take another right, and then straight forward. And then there we go. This is the fourth obelisk. Take a look to the right. There might be a chest there. And in fact, I have one, so that's great. More medallions, guys. Yo, guys, I'm actually getting rich, man. We're getting rich. Alright, and then head this way, back the way we came. We're just going the exact opposite way, but just be careful now. There's going to be mobs spawning once you turn the obelisk. So just be prepared for that. I'm going to show you guys exactly where they spawn when you keep heading straight. Don't worry. And then they spawn right about where my mouse is, so just keep running. And then all of a sudden they're going to come out of the ground just like that. You can dodge. Pretty simple. Another one will come. You can just easily run past them. And here I like to wall bounce and then dodge right when I see the hole. Like my character line up with the hole. That way you can reduce the chances of falling back onto the mobs chasing you. Then here, don't worry, just keep running. Just go right around the corner, just the way we came, just from here. And then climb up this mountain to go to the next obelisk. It's a very common path. Most people know this. So, and then up here you can take a look. See, I can see my chest up there. I'll grab that real quick. So just take a look for your chest. See if you have any. See for any pink lines like these ones. Oh! Yo, that guy just came up here. Alright, guys. Change of plans. We're going to the next obelisk. Oh, look. I have a chest right here, too. So what next path, you want to come straight this way. The next obelisk. As you can see, we were just up there. We jump down. Come straight. Straight. Straight, 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 straight. And then boom, we're at this obelisk. And now there's a bunch of NPCs. You can choose to kill them and you can choose not to. I personally low-key need the help, so I'm just gonna quickly just spam my mantras on them, honestly, until I get full HP. Alright, there we go, I got my HP. I'm gonna leave them be, honestly. It doesn't really matter to kill them or not. Now just head straight, and then as you can see that you might have a chest spawn up there. I'm gonna go grab it. You're gonna climb upwards. And then if you guys didn't know, there might be another chest spawn higher up, so just check if you have that. I clearly don't, so I am not going to bother. And now we are going to be heading towards Etheron, but first we're going to pick up a damage boost. But real quick, I'll show you guys how to loot the city. So quickly, you can just climb up here. Keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. Now we're back to where I got jumped. Like, yo, chat. Yo, he's still up here, bro. This guy's actually crazy. Oh my god, guys. This dude's on demon time, dude. Why is this guy actually giving me a run for my money? Being trolled by this guy, crazy. Alright, he's dead. Sorry, guys. That was a very unexpected guest appearance. Dash across, or just come down and just dodge and then climb up. But I have dash, luckily, so I don't have to worry about that. And now we can see the pink chest. We're going to head towards it. And be careful. Most of these buildings are trap buildings. The one I'm standing currently on isn't. So if you come inside, you can check for chests. If you have them there, great. If you don't, doesn't matter. Now dash across, or you can just parkour over this bridge. Same thing. Climb upwards. This building, I think, is a trap. So just be careful on that. If you've got a group of friends, you can actually do the trap buildings as long as you know what you're doing. But otherwise, I'd recommend not to if you're solo, like how I learned it. So now, we're here. You can just quickly dash it down, take some fall damage, who cares? Whatever. Climb upwards, and boom! There we are, the chest. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. And even if you guys want, you can even climb upwards. Even higher, surprisingly. And take a look around. You can even go into first person to check. Make it so like... and just see if you can see any other pink lines. I can't, so now I'm going to head back the same way I came, because now there's no longer chests that need to be collected. And I'm going to get the damage boost now. So guys, just make your way back the same way. I don't have the dash, so I'm just going to do the parkour method, where I just walk across this building, drop down into the bridge, come across, and then boom, just like that. I'm already at the other building without even having to wait for the dash to regenerate. We head this way, and then look, this is just where I got jumped. See my ice? Perfect indicator of us coming back full circle. So once you're back where I got jumped, you guys probably won't get jumped, don't worry. That was very unlucky. That's like the first time that's ever happened to me, which is why it caught me so off guard, guys. Yeah, so now, jump down, you can see the obelisk is this way, so now we've just taken a left from where we came down, so just keep heading straight. And there's another chest location that might be right up here. I unfortunately did not get it, but if you guys want to know how to collect it, you just climb up this little wall right here, get up here, and then jump down right to where my mouse is, like right here, and that's where the chest is. But otherwise, we're gonna keep going and speak to this one NPC called Miserables. I don't know how to pronounce it. Alright guys, don't flame me for that. Anyways, here's the NPC. Walk to him, say I seek power in my upcoming battles. I'm interested, and then here are the coins. And then you just give him 5 coins. But he does, if it's your first time speaking to him, he does have a couple dialogue options that you can choose. It doesn't really matter which ones you choose, so don't worry too much. But if you speak to him twice, he will actually end up killing your character, so only speak to him once per layer 2 run. Alright guys, so once per layer 2 run. It's super important if you don't get wiped. But anyways, come back this way. And there's a fence right here, just go right over the fence. And I'll take a right. And then take another right. And we are basically at Etheron. If you are nervous, trust me, it's so easy. I got it first try. But I actually didn't win layer 2 first try. I actually got wiped because on my first try solo, or my first try was solo, I've actually never done layer 2 with someone. I ended up dying at the end to the spears. There's like these spear guys at the end who all cluster around and start shooting spears at you because I didn't know this one trick to not dying. And I'll teach you guys that so you guys don't have to suffer the same fate as I did. Because like literally I got like 4 legendaries. I was so lucky. And I'm running out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, I just beat Etheron, let's go. And my friend was literally screen sharing. I literally got killed so quickly because I didn't know this one technique. I literally got my bell too. I got resurrected with my bell. I was about to make it to the ending, and then I just got killed again. Like, that's how fast I died. So I didn't know this one technique, which I will teach you guys in a second. So if you're really curious on how to not die at the very end, keep watching. Stay tuned, stay tuned. But anyways, we are at Etheron now. Real quick, he has like very little moves. It's really simple. I'd rather just show you guys in action how easy it is. Etheron is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game. Probably easier than Chaser and Duke, in my opinion. It's just the only reason why you'll die is because you're nervous. So just don't get nervous. Just calm down, take deep breaths. You'll be fine. I'm going to equip my shield for this. Head to the left. Head to the left immediately. You don't even have to worry about those spikes. As long as you're running, they won't even hit you. Parry, parry, parry. So when you see those 3 arrows coming at you, just parry them 3 times. Like parry, parry, parry. And it just hit the NPC. So the NPCs serve as health packs. They're like basically 1 HP. So pick up the bone and then just keep running. Head to the next socket right there. There's 3 sockets of floor. Alright guys, there's 3 sockets of floor. And there's 3 floors. So in total there's 9 sockets. And when he does his power up, wait till it gets silent and then jump and dodge. Just like that. And you will take no damage. Kill the NPC. Sometimes he doesn't spawn NPCs. So if they're not there, lucky. Parry, parry, parry. As simple as that. Pick up the bone, throw it in. And you can even use the walls to block them. Because they always come from the left, alright? So, just keep heading over. Just spam parry when he does this laser beam attack. It's super simple. It does like no damage. Spam F, spam F, spam F, spam F. And then kill this health pack. Alright, now he's got arrows coming in. Parry, parry, parry. Pick up one of the arrows and then spawn it in. That was the final socket of the first floor. So now that you've gotten the sockets, now a staircase and the second floor will spawn in. So look, I'm just going to block the arrows with the pillar. And now I'm going to head up the staircase. And when you're heading up the staircase, sometimes the arrows can come through these cracks, but they really never do. It's like very unlikely. Alright, so now we're on the second floor. Get to the next socket. Parry, parry, parry. Pick up one of the arrows and then keep running. Just like that. Even dash. I'm going to use this pillar to block them. See how the pillar blocks them as long as I'm on the right side of the pillar. The next ones are coming. Parry, parry, parry. Oh, they fell off the edge. That's a big mistake. Just try not to be near the edge when they come at you on the first and second floor. Parry when he does that, and you can hit him 3 times. 3 M1s, that's it. Mantras don't work on him when he does the swing attack. So when you parry his little arm, you can only hit him 3 times. But then, that's it. He just repeats the exact same moves the entire time. So look, just parry, 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 pick up one of the arrows, and then keep moving to the right. And then this is the last socket of the second floor. And then spam F. You'll take literally no damage if you're doing what I'm saying. It's super easy. And this is his ultimate. I didn't explain it well earlier, but look. So look, just wait till it gets silent. And then that's when you'll be on your guard to dodge. Ready? See how it's silent? Now I'm going to start running to the side. And then just dodge right when it shoots at you. It's that simple, guys. Alright, now we'll just wait next to the socket. Waiting for the arrows. Parry, parry, parry. Just like that. And then we get the 3rd floor now. We should get the 3rd floor. So look. Oh, unfortunately I got hit. But look around for the staircase. It's right here. Head this way. And what I'd actually recommend here is skipping this first socket and then just going straight to the right. And just going to this right socket. This is the farthest right socket. And then just waiting for the arrows. And here, what I like to do is I like to jump and then parry. So I get 1. Just like that. See, guys? And then spam F to block this laser beam again. Just like the orbs in the Trial of 1. You spam F. Perfect example of how easy it is. And then come to the next socket right here. The one we passed. Spam F. Spam F. Wait for the arrows. Wait near the edge. You can even dodge. Like these spikes, you don't even have to dodge. You can just jump. Oh, unfortunately, I messed up the timing. But see how I jumped and I didn't get hit and I parried? Parry this. 1, 2, 3. And then, guys, we only have 1 socket left, guys. It's that simple. Etheron is extremely easy, guys. You can do it. If I can do it, guys, y'all can do it. I swear, dude. Jump. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't grab any of those arrows, but just dodge. Just dodge. Spam F. Unfortunately, I got hit by the last spike because I was parrying, but that's all good. Stand near the edge, jump, and then press F, and you'll get one. See, just like that. And now that we've gotten all 9 sockets in, he's gonna get basically just skewered by the bones. So just get as quick as you can, jump down to the 2nd floor and get to his left arm, and then immediately just start grinding out your chain of perfection. And if you don't have a chain of perfection, it's fine. Just try to get as many quick attacks in as possible. So I just recommend just straight M1ing him if you don't have any. Just keep hitting him. Just keep hitting him. Boom, boom, boom. And then once he gets released from the skewers, you only have to fill in 1 socket on each floor. So you only have 3 sockets to skewer him again. So now that I got his first cycle over with, I'm gonna come to the 1st floor and then locate where the bone is missing. So I can see that there's no bone in this socket, so I'm just gonna head that way. Parry, 1, 2, dodge, 3. Oh, unfortunately I couldn't get the 3rd one, so I guess the dodge counted, but it's alright. See this socket? We're gonna head that way. And now, just like I said, wait for it to get silent. See how it's silent, chat? Alright, here we go, here we go. And then dodge, just like that. It's extremely easy, but that's the most damaging attack, so just do not get hit by that. If you get hit, it's not the end of the world, as long as you were close to dodging. But if you get hit in the middle of it, you are most likely gonna get like one-shotted, I'm not even gonna lie. Unfortunately, I got hit there, don't worry. We got the first socket on the 1st floor. So now we gotta replace the other 2 sockets, 1 per floor. So now we gotta go to the 2nd floor and find where the socket is missing, the bone. Keep parrying, guys. The same exact moves. It's literally the most boring boss fight ever. Crazy how it gives the best loot too, when it's super easy. Parry, 1, 2, 3. Don't even worry about the health packs. They literally do nothing. They make this boss fight so easy. And then pick up one of the bones, put it in the socket. Now we only have 1 left till we can cycle him. So don't worry about that. Just wait for it to get silent, as I said before. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Try to locate where the okay, guys, watch, watch, watch. And dodge. And then as you can see, this socket right here is empty, so we're gonna just wait there for the bones. Alright, we got a bone. And now pick it up, put it in, and then he's gonna use the pillars to dodge, and then head towards his left arm, like before. And if you have my build, he's gonna die here. If you have my build, he's gonna die here. So just spam your mantras, your Warden Blades and Blinding Dawn, and just keep smacking him. Smack, smack, smack. Quick, quick, quick. We'll even hit him with the Radiant Dawn for the style points. Alright, guys, and then once he dies like that, just start running immediately to the entrance. Start running immediately to the entrance. You only have 3 minutes. See the chest over there? We're going to pick up the loot and then just head straight to the exit. Keep running, guys. Keep running. Just use all your abilities you can. Open the chest. Check for goodies. It's absolute trash, guys. Absolute trash. We're just going to keep running. So now we head up this big hill we came down. Keep sprinting. And then here's what's really important at the end. At the end, there's going to be like a bunch of mobs who are just going to try to spam you with their final attacks to try to kill you. As long as you do what I say, you will have no problem getting to the light hook. As you can see in the top, it says I only have 2 minutes. I'm not even going to use mobility. I'm just going to use my dash. That's it. It like barely adds anything, but just like save some time so I can maybe explain some things before I leave. Keep heading down straight, exact same way we came. Just keep heading straight down. Don't get nervous. Just don't get hit by the things that spawn in behind you. Like these 2, like it almost looks like nuclear reaction explosions. Just don't get hit by those. Just keep sprinting, guys. We're almost there. And now when you see these 2 pillars, these 2 walls, just head to the left a bit, so that the NPCs right here don't lock onto you immediately, alright? And then the trick I was saying is press right click when you get ragdolled. So I'll literally give you guys an example. If you're running, right, and you get unlucky and you get hit by an arrow, look, look, look. You get hit by an arrow and your character ragdolls, press right click, just like that. And then you're good. Otherwise, you'll get stuck in an infinite ragdoll and you will die, unfortunately. That's what happened to me my first run. No one ever told me that, which is why it's super important. And then there'll be a big guy right here, just avoid him. Just dodge right past his move, and we still have 45 seconds, and just like that, we reach the light hook, boys. It's that simple. That's how you get the best loot in the game, guys. It's literally that easy. And anyways, that was a little bit of a longer one. Hope y'all enjoy the guide, and I know y'all can do it as long as you just put your minds to it. Just keep grinding, boys. And as always, please subscribe. As always, please subscribe. And if this video hits, let's say 275 subscribers, I will leak my build. I will leak my build. It's actually an extremely strong build. It's PvP/PvE Gran Sudaruska. So you'll be able to hold your own against all the bosses, but then you'll also be able to hold your own against like those random like night crawlers and the depths and stuff. Like you won't die to like curve blade gankers and stuff like that. You'll actually be able to hold your own. But anyway, boys, that's pretty much it. I hope y'all liked the video. Please like and subscribe. And anyways, enjoy your night or your morning whenever you watch this, or afternoon. But anyways, boys, peace out. Love y'all, boys.